Hey guys, Josh here back with another rant. Today I wanted to talk about growth is quieter than applause. Basically, just grow in silence, I have always relied a little too heavily on reassurance and needing to have other people tell me that, hey, you're doing good. Hey, I recognize that you're doing good. Even I asked for it without even realizing. I'm like, hey, have you noticed recently that I haven't been doing this, that? And I've been doing a lot of reflecting, especially these past couple days, and just thinking, I'm like, wow, I really do rely on other people's validation that I should be able to give myself, and I haven't been able to do that. And when you rely too heavily on other people's validation, when you don't get that, it feels like, damn, am I even doing anything? Am I even progressing? And that's a shitty feeling to have, always having to have like your partner or like friends or whatever tell you you're doing good so that you know you're doing good. I want to get to a point where I can just do it all in silent. I can give myself credit. Every morning I've been waking up and I've been reassuring myself. I've been reading affirmations. Every time I look in the mirror, I repeat a couple back to myself, like, I am worthy of love. I am protecting my peace. I'm doing the best that I can. I'm trying to rewire my brain with repetition, in the sense of I keep saying these things and I eventually will believe it more. It'll become like a daily thing for me that I can kind of repeat in my head, and I'll be able to give myself credit, like, hey, I did great today. Hey, what's a couple things that I'm proud of myself for doing today? Even if it's something small, like, oh, I ate today. Oh, I drank some water. Oh, I showed up at work, stuff like that. And I want to get to a point where I don't need my partner, partner to tell me, hey, you're doing good. Hey, I noticed that you did this good. Like, yes, of course, that's welcome. And it's great to hear another person's perspective. Like, yeah, you're doing great. But if I get to a point where I'm like, I'm doing great, I know I'm doing the best that I can every day, I know I try my best, then, I will just be on a higher level. I'll be more secure in myself, more confident. It's like this one small step of just believing in yourself leads to like a blossoming flower of like a bunch of different petals. Like, you're more secure, you're more confident in yourself. You just feel better, you're not needing constant validation, you're less insecure, and that's where I want to get. So I'm trying to water these seeds right now and hopefully grow in this garden that I'm tending, because I tend to start watering these plants and then I get complacent because, like, oh, I've done enough. Oh, I feel fine. And I never give it enough attention, and then they die. And I go back to how I was. And that comes with a lot of, childhood trauma, unresolved childhood issues, which are hard to get through, and I'm not trying to give myself shit for it, because everybody's process is different and it takes time. But consistency is key, and I'm trying to show up at least when I wake up in the morning and when I go to sleep. If I could show up constantly all day and talk to myself and hype myself up, that'd be perfect. But I'm not there yet, so I'm trying. That's all that matters. I don't know. Takeaway is just grow in silent. Do you. Don't rely on other people to be happy and tell you that you're doing a good job, because you're doing the best you can. You're here right now and you're showing up, and that means a lot. Even if you don't feel it right now, just you being here shows, like, yeah, I can make it through shit and keep going. Adrian on Instagram. I love you guys.